So what'd you do this weekend, man?
I watched Endgame.
Oh, nice. I haven't seen it yet, so.
Yeah, it was alright. It was pretty good.
That's good.
I liked the part when
Good morning, West High. Welcome to your episode for the 10th of May, 2019.
She my number one, I don't need nothing on the side. Said that I was done for good and don't want no more lies. But my phone be blowing up, temptations on my line. I stare at the screen a while before I press decline. But she plants a seed and it still lingers in my mind. Told myself I'm strong enough to shake it and I'm trying. But I'm only human, I know loving you's a crime. If I take this cookie now, one day I'll do the time. I love her, I don't wanna lose her. I'm selfish, I know that I use.
If you're taking AP tests, listen up.
In light of AP testing season, we talked to Shannon about what to expect in your AP tests.
Welcome to AP Testing Land. We are really busy in here helping make sure that everything is ready for you when you come in to take your test. And when you get here, depending on the number of kids, we assign you to different rooms with different proctors.
The testing includes AP and IB testing, which have different requirements and will go until the late of May.
So because we're working so hard for you, it's important that you work hard for us. So we need you to come with your pencils already sharpened. We don't have pencil sharpeners in the gym. We need you to come with black pens and a photo ID. Depending on the exam, you need to bring a calculator. That's really important for your math tests and your physics tests and some of the chemistry tests even let you use calculators, so make sure you know which calculator you can use. The other thing with your calculator is make sure you know how to put it in test mode. So the TI Inspires have a test mode, so Google that. Figure it out before you get to us. The thing you cannot bring is your cell phone.
Make sure to get enough sleep and eat well before your AP test to do the best you can.
And we'll see you in the field house. Make sure you read your calendar that I gave you during bubbling. So read directions and show up on time and be prepared.
Good luck to all the AP testers. Hopefully you'll get college credit.
Remember to log on to College Board on July 9th to see your scores. We wish all test takers good luck in the coming weeks. Girls lacrosse is going to playoffs.
Girls lacrosse had an amazing season this year. They celebrating their senior night. Last week on Tuesday, they found out that they're going to playoffs.
So on Friday, we'll be having our playoffs game. We're in D2 Division 2. So, but then we'll be playing either against Lehigh or Copper Hill. So it'll be on the turf at 6. Come support.
Here's Griffin and Colton with info on the upcoming track meets.
The West track team has had a great season so far, and they're looking to continue their success in the region meet.
This season we've had a lot of really good accomplishments in track and field. We've had a core group of kids that have performed really well this season, setting some standards for the team that are number one in our region. Both Willa Gibson, Abraham Williams have maintained a position where they're number one in the region for their events in the 100-meter dash, and then also Willa in the 400 and 800. Going into the region meet, a lot of our kids are in a position where they can score points for the men's team or boys team and the girls team. So we're hoping that we can win region. But you never know how the kids are going to perform. So our goal and our hope is that we can win it.
The West High track team is looking to continue the success that they've experienced all year.
So after the region meet, we have the state meet next week on Thursday and Saturday. We already have several athletes that have already qualified by time. So we're just kind of waiting to see what other events we can qualify in through region, because the top 4 from region get to make it to state.
This has been Griffin Horn for TV West. Good luck to the track team in the upcoming region and state meets.
Are you interested in doing concurrent enrollment next year?
Sophomores and juniors interested in concurrent enrollment next year, go to room 318. There you will be given information about concurrent enrollment, ACT test scores, and college credit.
Spring is here, West. The South Lawn is a place for students to relax during the brutal week of AP testing.
it's like kids playing volleyball out there, like always hitting your head, and you always like homies to chill with out there, you know, like on the grass. It's nice.
If you somehow managed to be oblivious to the fact that this week was Teacher Appreciation Week, then here's your reminder.
I'd like to give a shout out to Coach Stubbs. You know, Coach Stubbs, he always be keeping me in shape and like pushing me to my hardest.
Shout out to Mr. Lamming for making the projects like actually worth to do, and not like making it do like a boring paper worksheet.
I'd like to say thank you to Mr. Haglin for making me want to graduate.
Thank you to Ms. Algarian for making class always fun and always encouraging students to speak up.
My favorite teacher is Mr. Miller, because he's pretty cool. He's chill. He inspires me because, I don't know, he's a cool guy.
Shout out to Mr. Baca for helping me study and learn. I really appreciate it.
Thank you to Mr. Haglin for teaching me so well. I know everything I needed to know for this year.
Shout out to Mr. Haglin for teaching good and making math understandable.
Next is a segment on the holy month of Ramadan.
Good morning, West. As you may or may not know, we're currently in the holy month of Ramadan. Ramadan is the Islam month where Muslims observe fasting, and because of this, we had 3 of our Muslim students share with us their experience, likes, and so much more about this month.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
So for me, like Ramadan is basically like a month where you can like spiritually just involve yourself with your religion, repent, and like see what you can do better the next Ramadan or in your future, and like being able to continue on that good path and just maintaining good vibes, good energy, and just, you know, fasting.
So what Ramadan means to me is a time like where you get to, you know, spend time with your family, and like during Ramadan you can't really use your phone or like, you know, watch TV or anything like that. You mostly focus on your family and the Quran and stuff like that, and just basically a time for you and your family to spend together and just, you know, build a stronger bond.
Reflecting off what Mark was saying, some families are not really close. Like when the month of Ramadan comes, they get stronger. They create a really strong bond. Don't ask me if I'm hungry. I'm fine.
Don't ask me if I'm thirsty because I drink during Fajr.
Don't ask me if I'm hot while I'm wearing this, because if I was hot, I wouldn't wear it. Period. Well, one thing I want everyone to remember or like know about Ramadan is that it's really a time for like Muslims to just be in a good space like with each other, regardless of everything that's happening in the world. So like I feel like as, you know, outsiders or whatever, you guys can sometimes even join, you know, do it with us or like support us and like just let us know like happy Ramadan or you're doing great, you know, just things like that, because like I said, you know, it's a month of really good energy. So that's just kind of what we want to receive from you guys.
Well, thanks for watching, West. I hope you enjoyed and learned something from this segment. I'm Zahra Nasir reporting for TV West.
This has been your episode for May 10th, 2019. As always, stay classy, West High.
What's going on, West? I realize this part of the show is kind of boring. A lot of you kind of tune out because it's literally just white text on a black screen. But if y'all would just take this time to scroll down and hit that subscribe button, and if you're watching it in a teacher's classes, I'm sure many of you are, just peer pressure them into scrolling down and hitting the subscribe button, because here at TV West, we're all about that peer pressure. So just make sure they do it. We try and get